Hi everyone, McBeard here. Welcome back to Gwent. It is Season of the Griffin, and we have the brand new Master Mirror expansion. It's been about a week released at this point. I have played a lot of games. I haven't posted very many YouTube videos, but I have been playing a lot. I've been having a pretty good time, and for the most part, been mostly a very Twitch-heavy week. But I want to get back into talking about some of the decks that you can see out there and some of the things that I will be playing and that I will invite you to also play as we get into the season. So I have a bunch of decks I'd like to share with you and just kind of talk to you about where I think the meta is and where I think we can go. And then, of course, I have a bunch of highlights to show you as well. So if you want to see Gwent gameplay, I've got some really crazy highlights in this video because it's just going to have some highlights over the first week. So check me out. Twitch.tv/McBearded. I'm streaming every day this coming week, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, all the way through every weekday. 1 p.m. start. Every day is going to be some climbing. On Wednesday, I'm going to be doing some artwork, mainly thinking about some new emotes to add to my stream because we've had just so many subs lately, and I think it's about time for me to update. So let's talk about these lists right here. First one I want to talk about is the current iteration of Swarm Northern Realms that I've been playing and really enjoying. You also will see a version of this in the gameplay a little bit later. Not this exact version, but I think this exact version is really doing some amazing things. This is not a devotion list because Oniromancy and Amphibious Assault, when you work these cards together, it feels like you can have anything. And also the fact that these cards become your top 2 draws means that you are less likely to draw bronze cards as well. So it just helps you get access to so many things. The other thing is that your bronzes are definitely very usable and are all trying to achieve the ultimate goal of a completely boosted board with an end combo of Amphibious Assault and the Scytheman Leader. So you can just bomb points at the end of the game. I find this list particularly thrives in a lot of situations right now because it's going very wide. So great, like huge removal, poisons and stuff like that. Obviously Rupture, dealing with Skellige. Skellige does have a ton of points, but so do you. You have almost all the time you are playing 9 points a turn. Germain, Voimir on Germain's cows, the Caravan Vanguard when bonded, Queen Adalia. These are all 9-point plays, and you play them very, very consistently. And then, once you have played enough of these plays, you have a boosted board, and now you have things like Valyrian Scytheman playing for comfortably 9 points plus. At that point, you have a huge reset in swing with Bloody Baron, and you also have an amazing amount of removal that you can set up. It takes a little bit, but you can set up quite a bit very fast with Visegard. And you can access all of these things very easily. Between Amphibious Assault and Oniromancy, you can look at the matchup and judge, okay, I need to set up this to win this round, and then to win the long round later. It's just all about swarming, boosting, Bone Talisman, hitting Triss, making sure you get a ton of boosted units out. Smoke them out helps you here. All of your bronze units care about boosting in most cases, except for the Carrot Cutthroat, because I feel like the value is there, and to really top load this deck, I needed to include at least 9 4s, I think. So the Carrot Cutthroat does play for a good amount of points. Really, you want Sintred Enchantress, Temple Guard, Radovid's Royal Guards to create the huge boosted board that when you finally play Valyrian Scytheman through your leader or through Amphibious Assault at any given time, you're playing it not just for 9. You play the Scytheman, you're bombing like 15 to 20 points, and then if you immediately play leader after that, you are complete, maybe even making the Scytheman even better, and then playing that Scytheman on the board. It's devastating last say material, but you're probably going to see a more detailed video from me on this list a little bit later. But I really believe in this list. I think it's very good right now, and I think I'm going to be climbing with it later today. Syndicate, I think, has been probably one of the least popular factions since the expansion. Scoia'tael was very, very underplayed on the first day, but even Syndicate was underplayed on that day as well as Northern Realms. So it's been a little bit different lately, but I haven't seen a lot of Syndicate come out of the woodwork. I personally like this list that I'm showing you here. I'm working on it. It has a lot of work to be done, but I feel like there are a lot of things you can do with Igor the Hook and Ulrich in round 1, actually. At first, I thought this was a round 3 combo, but I truly believe you want to actually try to take round 1 or round 2 or defend and a bleed in round 2 with this combo here. You also have lined pockets, and this is a heavy crime deck, really focusing on intimidate engines later on, which the Fallen Knight, sorry, it's, I should talk, it's the Eager the Hook and Ulrich on Fallen Knight specifically. That's what needs to be covered here. So you're able to create a number of these engines that are explosive engines. And I don't just mean that because they kind of look like they're blowing up when they boost themselves, but also the fact that you are really playing Congregation for 6 points and then immediately getting 4 additional points on your Fallen Knight. 3 for each priest, 1 for the crime. And it's really good. And I've been trying to make it work more and more. It's good, but it's not OP. I have been working on trying to find the best way to do this. And I do think that the Fallen Knights need to carry you more so through the early rounds. It needs to be really hard to deal with them, because if you aren't able to kind of set up with Azar Javed and the Assaults, Horson Jr., and perhaps something that's easily coming out of Congregate. I did originally have Congregation as the leader ability, but I think having line pockets and the extra money allows you to be a little bit more pressure-filled with Igor and Philippa early on, as well as having the tributes whenever you need them or the removal for Ewald Borsodi. It also allows you to, it encourages you to run more crimes, making Harold just that much better for his relatively light cost. You are still likely playing him for somewhere around 10 points on any given turn. So basically Goliath value. It's good for monsters. It's good for Syndicate here. And you have a lot of removal and a lot of protection for your 1 strength Igor and such with Shakedown. And protection easily that keeps your units alive, such as the cut-up lackeys that come from Horson Sr. So I really enjoy this list, but it's definitely a work in progress. Now, even though I'm trying to take a quick spin around the meta, it would be very irresponsible if I didn't talk about the power level of Skellige right now. Skellige has a lot of very, very, very good cards right now, not just because of the effects that they have, but this particular card that you are seeing has a very strong effect, which makes it very difficult to ever pass on Skellige in the first place. So you need to run, you basically can't be playing unless you have a shield, a lot of armor, or a Purified to be prepared for this, and also not be passing on Skellige. So it makes it very hard to trust your instincts against Skellige. You need to kind of have counters for a card like this. This card is very, very strong, but there's also a lot of very good, very strong cards right now for Skellige, an insane amount of removal right now. There is just a lot of strength coming out of the gold package, starting with scoia'tael all the way down at 8 provisions, having the value of a muzzle in round 3, and being just a very good removal piece at any given time, encouraging devotion in a faction that really is not giving up much because they have so many points. They can do so much. And also with the last say of Morkvarg, Heart of Terror, and Greatsword, just sort of reversing a boost completely with Leader, Second Wind. It is creating some situations where it's just so difficult to trust your instincts, right? It really changes the way you need to gauge a game based on how good round 1 is going, where Skellige can do some pretty wild things to you over the course of 1 turn. So we wait to see if this is okay. It's just, you can't really ignore that there are so many points. We didn't even talk about Harold Warmonger being very difficult to deal with, because when you kill him, he just comes back from Second Wind stronger than ever. So there is just a lot of things to take into account, and it's very difficult to play against that. The story goes, Nilfgaard and scoia'tael have the best effort right now against that. So Skellige's strength is very much shaping the meta right now. You're going to see a lot of scoia'tael and Nilfgaard. So even though you can tech against a deck like this and your greater knowledge of what the opponent plays, you eventually, at a high level, can compete with this deck. A lot of people are playing it, and you're kind of forced to do that. And that doesn't change the fact that the power level of Skellige, and also the power level of the decks that are fighting against it, do create a situation where the tiers force out other decks. It makes it harder to experiment when there are decks that have these blowout win conditions, I find, and it's becoming more and more apparent as the meta stabilizes. So I still think it's really fun to play Syndicate and Monsters, but I think that they are definitely probably suffering right now because of the competitive edge that a deck like Skellige or, in a lot of cases, scoia'tael does have just points and removal, so experimentation is usually suffering in the hands of control, and Nilfgaard and scoia'tael are okay at that right now. So I need to do more pro play. As you can see, I'm only ranked 2, so my review is still very preliminary. It's more of a bird's eye view, but we'll get in there. Now, one last thing before I get into the gameplay. I did make this beast deck, and I'm not really sure how we can optimize it, but I'm working on it. This is definitely not something that I inspire you to craft, but if you have the resources, some people out there do have a collection, and a lot of these cards are older cards. We are running Siegfried, and I do think that a Neuromancy is kind of like, just craft this card, right? Like, it's this card and Amphibious Assault they're cards that change. They offer you a world of possibilities. With Oniromancy and Asira, a Nilfgaard can combo almost anything, because you can use Asira, guaranteed, put that card back in, and then draw the Oniromancy and get that card. It's actually really cool and reminds me why I think it's so interesting that Asira, it has that ability and still hasn't changed for a very long time. I'm more on the boat that the problems are some cards that can be recurable, but I feel like I love the idea of dooming Ball more and more. By the end of the season, I think I was pretty convinced about dooming Masquerade Ball, mainly because people just wouldn't stop doing it. But it's a different world now. There's Veil in the world. It's harder to poison things. I think scoia'tael's Shaping Nature actually is very good counter poison, because you usually always have that card, and it'll prevent any future poisoning on that card. And you can't cleanse the Veil, because then if you purify that, you purify the poison. It's actually a very good counter poison tech. And if you're not running that, you could just be running Thaw, I believe. It's the thing that gives Veil. So also makes Marlene de Trastamara very good. So poison is actually a lot harder to play right now. Being able to play a Veiled unit next to the Cow Carcass as well makes poison a lot less viable. So it actually, we could be in a situation where Masquerade Ball just isn't really as competitive as it was. Even if you are playing double Ball, your poison is really not cashing in like it used to. Am I crazy? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one in the comments below. But when it comes to actually playing Nilfgaard, I think the thing that I wanted to show you the most is, where is it? Here it is. This is Master Mirror. Not ironic, I think. I'm not 100% sure on the leader ability, but I am pretty sure that Portal Assimilate is very, very good. And we have Oniromancy and Mata in this list to make sure that we are hitting all the cards that we need to do, because Oniromancy, God bless this card, it hits any card. It doesn't miss artifacts. This is massive for Portal, and massive for Nilfgaard, who runs very good Portal targets in Ardfane Cavalry and Ducal Guard. Also, I have Asira in this list because I like tucking Master Mirror back into the deck, but you can also, on very good draws, put the Portal back in the deck, and because you're likely to draw a Neuromancy, again, that stifles one of your bronzes. So it makes sure that you are more likely to draw into something that isn't the 4-point cards. However, you can play it a bit more safely, change perhaps one of your Battle Preps or your Tourney Jousts into something else that you want Portal to pull, and then you can comfortably have Portal back in your deck. Because in Neuromancy, grab Portal once, grab Portal twice. Very, very nice. But you also can replay Master Mirror. So this is why I would explain why I would have Battle Prep, Tourney Joust, the Duchess Informant, Imperial Diviner, and Imperial Diplomacy. All of these cards, very good on their own because they are good assimilate cards. But if you can convert a Battle Preparation into Stefan Skellen, that's pretty good. So this is a real thing you can do with Master Mirror, and he is fairly protected because he can't be locked, movement doesn't matter, and you also could have Fion on the board already. Being able to play him and then playing him again is also good. His deployability also is like hand buff. It is very similar to hand buff. Being able to play it twice is pretty good too. So having this ability just generally improves your card quality, but there is some RNG involved with the placement of your cards and what you're able to play. But because you're able to replay Master Mirror and replay many of your cards through Asira, and of course having very many good cards like Brathens, and of course building your Assimilate engines and then starting to bomb Triss, Imperial Diplomacy, any card created by Gaunter is also, I keep calling him Gaunter, any card created by Master Mirror, who is Gaunter, also triggers Assimilate because those cards didn't start in your deck. So this neutral card, very synergistic with the rest of this faction ability. So you don't necessarily have to save very much because all of your bronze cards and all of your gold cards gold cards are just about producing value and producing a lot of create effects that then boost all your engines up, because you do have a lot of those engines. Be careful though, you can screw, you don't want to screw yourself up. You don't want to transform cards that you need later. So be careful about playing those cards on the rightmost side, because you're transforming the leftmost card. But if you play the rightmost card before you change, you get that legendary, you have a chance of changing it into something bad, which is something like Affin. You don't want Affin Hilligrand to be your legendary, so you need to rotate that out. However, there are situations, of course, where you can build a lot of strange synergies as well. That's quite enough rambling from me about decks, but if you're interested in any of these deck lists and if you want to try any of these deck lists out, I've put all of them in the description. Now I've got some highlights for you. Enjoy these games. Some of them are pretty wild. I'm pretty sure I'm going to include one where at the end I'm very tired and out of it because I had been streaming for so long at this point. But I was just trying something after fight night. But I think that all of these highlights are... they're going to be fantastic in their own way. I'm going to get deep into some more deck guides, a little bit more competitive stuff as I just go up and grab that pro rank. So you can expect to see that in the coming days. But I just wanted to get a YouTube video out because sometimes I just kind of get locked in a bubble and I'm scared to come back. I can't explain it. Well, I can explain it, but I'm hungry and I want to eat a leftover burrito. So enjoy the highlights, my friends. If you enjoyed the video, show me, tell me. Lots of ways to do that below. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the disaster I am bringing, says Gulo. You missed out on 6 points, and you lost by 4 points. So if you had taken... What other option did you have, and how many points did it give you? Because Jermaine had given you 9 points. So if you had taken a different option on the board, of which I didn't have a lot of sexy ones, right? Maybe Visigoid would have gotten you some points. If Visigoid was even there anymore. We're looking for Caravan Vanguard. There he is. Possibly Vanguard Range Row. So that would be 6 points, so 3 less points. So 3 less points, but gain 6 points back. Nilfgaard again, huh? My boy Gulo. Gulo. He's the mother. Gonna take that out. 6 back, but -6 me. Yeah, it's -6 me. Yeah, that's a lot. A -6 me, of course. You seize the operatives. Yeah. Yeah. No, that might have just got me. Do I want to kill? Nah. You won't take us alive. We'll go for the tempo play here on red coin. I like being able to immediately follow up with Voimir and then Amphibious Assault out a gigantic Scytheman. We didn't get a chance to really play Amphibious Assault at our highest strength. We also missed Triss and Baron as well. It was kind of like we missed a lot of stuff at the end there. There was a lot of just like incredible, like all bronze. The way I see it, Gulo's going to be able to protect anything he really doesn't want me to kill, so I might as well get value out of my boiling oil now. Yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of that. He's up to something. To be up to something too. There we go. The emote is now, or the command is now off. The cow battalion is here. Go, cow army. Yo, Barrack, we're having a great day. It's fight night. Cantarella. Oh shit! Don't find anything good. I should be your eyes. Yay! Yay! Radovich Royal Guard, Mulligan Bug feature.
Temeria has yet to speak its last.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Where do you think you're going? Man, oh man, Amphibious Assault's good. Now, just having the, like, the fact that, like, Scytheman from here is just, like, just bombs and bombs and bombs and points is so good, right? He's gonna take Jermaine. He's not gonna make the same mistake. No, he's taking Cantarella for the extra pluck.
Let us proceed.
Oh, damn. I want that side. Seems good to me to pass here. Seems very safe. Seems very, very safe here. Gulo's gonna take it with a Deathwind Arbalest. We're gonna go into round 2, but I've got insane protection. Really, a bleed would need a devastating combo that would drain me of cards, but I have burst potential, and as soon as he plays a card, I basically go into overdrive. This I want in the deck for the final Amphibious Assault. This is just not that good of a card. These are great. He's coming at me with a play. And Marvin's Blue Dream for another Cantarella.
No one can hide from
For a Temple Guard. Oh yeah, this is a pile. This is not going to work out. This is not going to work out.
If the king demands a head, I'll give him yours.
Don't think this is going to work out when you make a 2-point play on a bleed. Ooh, triple Cantarella. I got to respect the triple Cantarella.
The revolution is inevitable, merely a matter of time.
Actually, at this point, I'm not really scared.
my great-granddaughter
Will do great things. He has another coup. Cuckoo. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of stuff. I still think I'm going to be fine, though. I think I actually might be fine.
From white sands to snows.
Cuckoo. So the idea is that he's copying Skellen over and over and over and over and over again.
I shall be your eyes.
This is hilarious, I gotta say. It's pretty funny.
Stab me! Right in the belly!
This is very funny. What's gonna happen? He's gonna get Triss eventually, right? He's getting all the worst cards in my deck. I only have Eggman and Triss. Well, I have my hands pretty good, I guess, too. He's gotta get Eggman or Triss now, right? This is amazing. I've never seen anything like this before.
No one can hide.
Ah, you got Triss. You know, after that to only be down by 10 points is quite a blessing. What a combo. I just need to I need to figure out how I'm going to deal with this here. So I'm losing 2 points and I'm down by 10 points, right? So Baron's 11 points.
Stay true to our
I think it's just fine if I just have to spend the extra card here. Because if he keeps playing, I don't know. Talisman's pretty dope. That's a crazy combo though. That is a crazy combo. Okay. And so we just play Talisman here. Yeah, I mean, it's just amazing what he just did. So do I still have the Sideman in here, though? I wonder if that's even going to be the play that I make. Eggman is the card I would get instead. But I mean, Amphibious Assault is dead if he has any other way of nuking a card.
When I do the tenderizing, there's
There's
nothing left to fry.
Yeah, so he mills me if I don't play.
Succession. What succession? The throne will be mine.
The throne will be mine. Oh my god, don't mill me, don't mill me, don't mill me, don't mill me.
Life is mine now.
Sneaky Pete, maybe? Playing Visitor now is not... Can't kill...
Should've listened to me old lady. This house might be reaping
Yeah,
black
this is
clouds.
how it has to be. This is how it has to be. Grod. Grotty Grods. Yo, Siphon. Oh man. So many bad cards he has left here.
We shall avenge Calantha.
Kapa, kapa. And Tibor for the Freebor.
Long live the Emperor!
For the final score,
Now we know
40 to 20 Fofo. Yo, I gotta give it up to Gulo. You just made the highlight reel, my man. That was the craziest shit I've ever seen. And I think you can get somebody could have milled. Actually could have milled. The thing is, Gulo, you could put inclusions in there. You could put inclusions in there. Now, my pass in round one, it's what you wanted, right? That's what you wanted? And then when I spent all my control, you're like, oh, baby, I'm going to get the whole thing. It's going to happen. But I actually, for me, I was already, like, it's a thin world out there, right? It's a thin world. Not so wild that it wouldn't be, I would hate it. I don't know if you'll see me playing something like that. I have a certain degree of etiquette when it comes to mill. But Gulo, you gave me a good game. That was amazing. Thranduil. I know this name.
Not your lucky day.
We have 2 skirms and Mork. And the rest of the stuff, like, I just want to discard stuff anyway, right? Now this is a hand, my friends. This is a hand. Okay. We have a druid. The Savage Bear is a good discard as well.
Plunge all into murk with a shrill cry.
Man, we're gonna make so many points though, right?
We'll tend your ankle biters too.
Axle Closer? We could do an Axle Closer, purify like 9 fucking birds in this game?
If I go down, I'm taking you with me.
Yeah, Germain is probably just going to be part of a different set. But yeah, I should have played all this in the back. But we're going to Siegfried right now, I think. We have the tempo. I'm pretty sure I play a card if he passes too. Toast 3D. What's up? Great warrior. Okay.
We'll greet him with fire and iron. Any can join the order's ranks, be they peasant, noble, or even witcher.
Alright, so this... As soon as we get into a real game, things seem to go our way. But look at that. How perfect is that? Not only did I get the doomed, I got the bleed. We just got 9 extra points. We just got 9 extra points. It is bad. I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to do that, but I would still have had Germain as well. Blood Eags. Hemdall. Too late, though, my friend.
Finally.
Well, I mean, my Bone Talisman stuff is much worse, of course.
We'll defend our homes, no matter what.
Of course. That's fine. That's better. That's good for later. Yeah, it's a cool effect, right? So in Neomancy at this point, we're looking for we're looking for Axel. Axel's great.
God save us. He's a madman.
You missed. You missed, my good man.
And no more. There is but us.
We're going to be very hard to bleed as well because we have leader into Mork.
Oh, I love the smell of a burning village in the morning.
Not you again.
He'll play it against me later, though. He'll play this like in round 3 too.
Burn the homes, fell the trees, anything shiny, plunder.
Just seeing if I'll pass here. I don't know. I think I like the talisman a bit too much.
I'll do what I can.
So we can play something with Morkvarg and likely be fine. Yeah, I'm not just going to Purify Cows here. So we have 20 cards in our graveyard. You understand? Look in the graveyard with Gwent Observer. That's a lot of crows. That's a lot of crows.
Trust equally in heart and mind.
Just one morsel.
I lose to Morkvarg though, right? I lose to Morkvarg, Heart of Terror.
What? This? Scratch.
So, like, how big is Flaminica now? Missing all my druids at the bottom of the deck. Come on. Come on. What is Thranduil gonna do here? Herald.
I'll give you something to fear.
Will you die already? Or need I kill you again?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not... fuck. I'm just too tired, dudes. I don't even have 2 good targets for the bleed right now.
Get him, Wojtek!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. It's only 10.
Back where you belong, with your wenches and your wains.
I wonder who he could possibly be thinking. I think a lot of people probably play me and don't realize that the correct response usually is, he probably just made a mistake. Skellige.
I fear nothing.
You will, brother! You will crumble!
Just went all the way on it. Lose some work varg anyway, so I don't know. I think we're done today. It's just feeling really... I'm so checked out today. Played way too many hours this week. Mm-hmm.
Uncrate! The time has come!
Oh, well, we might win, maybe. We might. I mean, it's pretty... We don't have, like... There's going to be a bad card in our hand no matter... Even if we get the God draw, right? This is good. This is good for the mulligan. So the talisman's not good. This I can discard, and these two things both play. Well, actually, I'm not really sure. So, we didn't get the skirmisher, so our ability is kind of lame. Double skirmisher is stuck in the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Whoa, playing Morkvarg first.
No prisoners! Feed them to the sea!
But the vitality is just... It's worth 1 point here.
I can help you if you wish.
Bow before modern prayer.
That's actually just, you know, as a play. 13-ish points just like that. Should have held the charge? I don't think so.
Come here! Come get a hearty bear hug! Over my dead and cold body!
I can't believe I won that game. I had no business winning that game, dudes. I had no business. No, don't congratulate me. Don't congratulate me. Okay. I just wish I knew what it was like to play everything right now. It's like crippling me. It's like I can't even, it's like almost like I can't ever enjoy what I'm doing because I'm thinking about what I could be doing. This is the second Northern Realms. Look at this, back-to-back Northern Realms.
The North must be destroyed.
And we didn't see any Northern Realms for the first 8 hours of the stream. We've only seen one scoia'tael today. Plenty of monsters. it's a good Gaunter hand. Wow, what an amazing Gaunter hand this is. You have no idea. Like, this is like we start off with Gaunter. Did I not? Well, I think what do I want? Collar? We fit Asira back in, right? Yeah. So we're just playing. Watch Gaunter. Watch how the card flips out of my hand and blows all the dust away. Watch how it all just goes down. So what did we get? We got Usurper Officer. All right, cool. I'll play that. I'll play that for 9 points, no problem. No issue with that. I actually think this card might be good. It might be good. It might be pretty good. It's like on deploy, turn a 4-point card into a good card with the possibility of continuing to do that.
Pay in gold, or I'll take your balls instead.
So this is 9 points, right?
For the Empire, for the great sun!
Alright, this actually feels like I have a good start now. I actually feel like I have a good start with this card. The hand was so abysmal. I can only improve it. He plays good bronzes. He's Northern Realms. He probably will. This will be probably the game we've been waiting for, I think. Yeah, I think this card's pretty cool, honestly. I want to play with this card all the time. And then make myself a little flute. And I'll be like... doo 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 doo. That's how it goes. He was an ordinary soldier until his mind was open to the madness around him. Whoa.
Gotta go, you got.
Vincenzo. He's a soldier, right? He sure is. McPiper. Yeah, this is the start you want. So we've gotten Leo twice, Skellen once, Usurper Officer once, Letho Kingslayer once. And that's just like in the first 3 games that we've played. And I'm not really thinking about faction legendaries. I feel like I can groom this a bit more. But it's dangerous to put in bad legendaries just to make Gaunter. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't work that way. Hell of a stream today, guys. Can't wait to get back at it tomorrow. The pass. The pass. Gaunter does the work. Gaunter does the work. Now we have Portal, and now we get to put Gaunter back in. And also play Infiltrator in this round. This is so good for us, though. Like, we just play Asira, Infiltrator, Pass. Perfect hand. Perfect turn.
I shall do as you command.
This could be the highlight we're looking for. We've been live for 8 hours and 40 minutes exactly. And it's been a hell of a stream, and I'd like to thank everybody. Oh, he's at work until 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Shit, he's almost home. SAT Holmes is almost home. He's gonna freak out when he sees that I'm still online.
No door is closed.
No door is closed to me. Gulo cheered about the unfiltered Nilfgaardian poison. And then he also cheered about Viraxis. Easy pass right here. We're set up for round 3. I am ready to take this guy on. Q8 Comedy. Did I get this sub? 3 months. Thanks so much for the sub. Joe Rudolph, 4 months of support. Professor Murdoch. Oh, 32 months of support. Can't believe that. Pop those keggies. Pop those keggies. Gulo, more cheers. Greedy Pete, 4 months of support. Rasputin with bits. Quintus Cage, 12 months of support. Schrodinger's Knight, 2 months of support. And then Spiro, we're still 6 hours ago, dude. It's so good the stream's been. And then Spiro gave a huge host in. Wait, did he squirrel me? What the hell is happening here? I'm a little scared.
For the king! For the Duchessa! Behold Nilfgaard's iron might!
So he played the actual squirrel, and I got that out of the graveyard, too. I got it out of the graveyard. Good start right here, honestly. Taking the Revenant's good, too, because I can have the Duchess and the Ronvit to keep killing. Yeah, okay. Big spend, IMO.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
A creaky door. Yeah, I think I want to take this. It's just a bit too good, right? I think it's a bit too good to have this. That leader smash, or that defender smash. Got to give a little bit of respect to my boy GL260. Okay. Oh, nice, nice. Got me there. Got me there. I can still make another one, though. And that means that that's available from Triss as well. Ah, fucking cluster de chlorine. A cask of a chlorine. Temerian Drummer, we knew it. We saw it. Okay. I really think that this is a good play, though, honestly. I'm probably gonna swap this card. I mean, I could play Artorias Vigo and get one. Actually, that's good too, I think.
The senses can be...
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. Falibor is done. Philippa, I suppose. Could play Philippa, maybe. A cask of the chlorine. I know, for sure, right? Exactly. Nilfgaardian. Nonsense. Gibberish.
Tomorrow we supper home!
Eggman. Okay.
I fight, bleed for him, yet what do I get?
Such a good card to have right now, and I can't get it. Sam Kahir. God, I hate this card, but look at what we have to work with here. I don't think I take it, though. I don't know if I play it. Yeah, no Brathens is really unfortunate. We missed Brathens, Oniromancy, and Damien, believe it or not. I don't think I'm playing Kai here. I don't necessarily... Well, it boosts it too. It increases, it boosts. It does work. It is probably okay. I think I gotta take it. I feel dirty, though. I feel filthy. Hold on to a boiling oil this whole time. And when I play Bribery, I get a new card in the Diviner, and that's pretty good too. I play Kahir now. Look, okay? Gaunter, see? Gaunter gives you the twisted things you want, right? It's all filth, really. It's all filth. Carnage knows what I'm talking about, Kahir MVP. I think he's going to kill it. I think this is just something that kills Kahir right now. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. But it costs me nothing to run it. That's what I feel like I've gotten the value, right? We got a Usurper. We turned a Battle Prep into a Usurper and like a Duchess Informant into Kahir. That's pretty good. You never thought it would come to this. Oh, that does not get the job done for Kai here. Okay. Yeah, this bribery is going to be very good for us. This bribery is very good for us. Because we get to... Now we're going to change this into something else, plus proc all the other stuff. We have Egmund. Vincent. Vincent here. So Vincent gets a 6 on Falibor, but he could have Baron. Egmund kills the Revenant. But that doesn't matter even that much. I actually think that I would just let Egmund tick. Oops. Yeah, right.
Succession. What succession? The throne will be mine.
We ended up with a Skellen. A Stefan Skellen. Fernando.
Mary, that's what matters.
Oh, double ballista.
Blood alone can my maid's honor unbesmirch.
Oh, it is what it is, I guess. Wait, what happened here? Why did this boost? My apologies, dudes. Why did this boost? I feel like I'm dumb here. Oh, I see. Oh, it count. Oh, it counts on this side too? You don't want to play this combo, do you?
I sense strong magic.
I don't know. He's out of room. Yeah, I know. He's out of room. We lost bribery on Skellen? Yeah, but we're gonna get Imperial Diplomacy, which is kind of the same thing. No, I mean that was bad, right? We could have gotten Falibor. I should smarten up, huh? Should smarten up. That's okay.
Don't move, love. Maybe I'll spare you.
He's out of room. He can't play anything else. Is this it for him? What could he possibly play? Bone Talisman, right? Oh, it's over! Allied Mage? Do we have one? We do have an Allied Mage. Lol.
I wrote the book on that spell.
Literally. Fuck yeah, yo. Rollock it give and Rollock giveth and taketh away. It's true. I had barely anything to do with that too. That was funny. That's not what we're playing. We're definitely not playing that list. Not even close. That was pretty awesome, wasn't it?